Welcome back. Okay, so one map, 100 days, one life. Um, I wish it would tell me the barracks and give my villagers and myself something a little bit more aesthetic to look at, um, as I always do before starting the game by going downstairs. I'm only level. I am leveling my toolsmith, getting ready to hopefully get a diamond pick from him. Maybe, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and use the deep slate cobblestone as a barrier to the drowned, so that I don't have to worry about drowned sneaking up on myself on me because they don't bother the villagers. Surprisingly enough, drowned do not attack the villagers that I've seen. They always seem to be aggro towards me, so it's kind of like creepers. Zombies are, I think, are the only thing that attacks the villagers. Spiders and skeletons. Um, and zombies don't do that. Well, it was I kind of dawdled a little bit here apparently when I was last on. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna fill that in because I think I got enough. Let's see. I don't have a shovel with me. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and throw. Oh yeah, we're cooking this. I forgot. Um, so many things I want. I know I should be, but I don't give a fuck to do. I actually could start the lava farm. That's going to be okay. So I'm listening to Ginny D in the background talking about um, a pay to play, being a pay to play dungeon master. Now, I have DM'd a few games. I don't think I'm actually all that prolific. I think if I was going to offer a D&D experience, or a role-playing game experience, I would probably want to use something a little bit simpler than 5th edition. Um, Regardless of what it really is. Okay, so let's see. Let's use the deep slate. I really don't have that much actually. That's pretty cool. Um, we're going to go ahead and start moving things around though. So I'm going to move all this, and I'm going to put that up there, and I'm going to put this up here, and we're going to go ahead and again checking for grumpies. Whoops, nothing there. Somebody keeps trying to key off of my composter. All right, cool. So we got this. So what we're going to do is we're going to start pulling material away from here. Um, I'm going to come down here, and this should be okay. And maybe we'll get lucky. There'll be some opportunity iron under all of this, and I can make my other hopper for the furnace. I'm not a high producing player when it comes to playing single, because there's not a lot I need. I don't need a lot of resources, and so managing a single double chest and a double chest of materials and a double chest of tools, which also includes items for trade as well as food. It's not that big of a deal. It took me a while to get used to it because I was playing with two other people for a very long time, on the average. So having enough materials to accommodate a group was always something that I was into doing. All right, so I want to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and just flatten this all out. I'm thinking about putting a fence up on that level there. Oopsie. We don't want to go too nutsy. Oh, wrong button. And this is where I get blown up because I'm too busy in my inventory. Okay, so we want us we want some access, but we want to also limit access. And I want to fill in that goalie. Okay, well I guess that's fine then. It sounds a lot like becoming a freelance DM uh, for profit. Sounds very similar to being an artist. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go and just tear this down. I'm actually kind of surprised that people are actually looking to hire dungeon masters. I mean, I'd be more interested in hiring players. Especially if I can get somebody. Well, that's the other thing too, is that if you're a professional DM, people are going to have an expectation that is well beyond what I think I would have the patience to deal with. Um, so yeah, I'm doing like four things right now: playing Minecraft, watching the axe, making sure I don't overextend it, and I'm setting up my Raid Shadow Legends game to play the rest of the Clan versus Clan for today. One, two, three. Oh yeah, listening to Ginny D. Cool. All right, that's it. That is like the limit right there. So the idea is that I would have this little doodad to to smelt into a nugget, so I get to recycle as much as I can. Okay. So when it comes to the water wall, I think what I'm going to, as much as it'd be nice to have a nice flowing river edge, since we are basically cultivating this area, um, I'm going to go ahead and I'll leave this. I'm going to take this wall out. I'm going to base my brain. Fucking talk. Um, yeah, I'm going to straighten up the edges a little bit. Now, I don't have to worry. I haven't had to worry too much about drowned on this end of the map, um, or even over here where there's plenty of shade. There should be plenty of drowned. They all seem to be more or less down in this area, which I think that might be, or like you can see they're kind of cloistered over here in the corner. Um, but so yeah, and then I'll probably bring this line back up to about right there. I want to make this into a tower, so all the underneath is going to be torn out. Also, it's going to be great. I don't know. I think if I'm going to do like building terrain and customized models, but I don't really like doing commissions anymore. You get to a certain age where it's like you really don't want to do commissions. It's okay to like you know work off an idea, but you really want to make something that inspires you or is born of your own passions and interests. Like I used to not have too many problems with. I was always taking commissions, more or less commissions. Um, Everybody that I ever dealt with, except for a couple of individuals, um, were always very, appreciative and understanding of my time. In fact, that I wasn't charging the typical, what the market would normally bear kind of pricing. Um, in other words, if a commission would be like $120, I was asking 80, maybe even 60 or 40. So because it was fun. It's fun to do that stuff. And most times it's like, it's $40 plus the price of materials, and then it also includes any money spent on materials doing edits. Because I was not a digital artist. I did take pictures and send people emails, but almost every pass was always done, by hand on paper with pencil, pen, whatever. Um, until such time as we got an approved image, and then if there were any edits or anything needed for that, again, that is again another cost. So, which is why a lot of times I would tell people, I used to, I would tell people that I work on pros, it's work on prospect. I think that's the term. Basically, you give me the idea. I make three, rough drawings. You tell me, which of the three you want to move forward with. We do that, and you get, two more edits after that. And if you don't like the piece, after I've finished it, if you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to pay for it, but I'm going to keep it and I'm going to sell it or rework it into something that I can sell or use for my own self. So it's like, the idea is yours. That's great. That's fine. I've got no problem with it. Lost a ladder, damn it. Um, but the resulting image would be mine. And that's the only thing, I mean, for the price and the, no hassle, commitment, kind of money down shit. Um, I think that's pretty. A lot of people thought that was really fair. There was only, like I said, there was only a couple of individuals that required that. They do the old formal traditional version, and I should have realized that this was all just an elaborate setup to basically steal my image. And yeah, they did, and it was lesson learned. So I don't get into that anymore. That was decades ago. I don't even know if those people are still alive. Um, it would be kind of ironic. Isn't it ironic? Yeah. She does not know what ironic is. Uh, okay. Alright, so we're gonna do this. I think why didn't you stack? That's weird. Why did you stack? I can't do the lava drip farm because I don't have a cauldron yet. I need to get a cauldron. Sad. What makes me a sad panda? Alright, so we're gonna grab some of that. We're gonna make another shovel. Shovel. Bueller. I think that's good enough. And rack down. Oh wait, we got zombies now. We can't go to sleep yet because we got zombies. See, monsters nearby. Cool. Which means we're now I don't think. Man, I would love to. I think I'm gonna do that. Can I do that? Wait, do I have an igniter? Flint and steel? No. Oh, they're talking about session zero. I don't do a session zero. I've never done a session zero. I think the closest I ever got to a session zero was, hey, I got this really cool module. You guys want to play? And it'd be like, oh yeah, okay. Or another one of my players would be like, hey, I found this really cool adventure in Dragon Magazine. I said, did you read it all? Well, some of it. You want to play it, huh? And I go, yeah. They'd be like, yeah. So I'd be like, okay. That's it. That's our session zero because we didn't have to get into like the use of anything like safety tools and stuff like that because one, most times I was playing with family and friends. I just ran out of all my arrows. Hopefully, no, still monsters. What the hell? Oh, gee, I hope something didn't spawn down in here and eat my villagers. No? Cool. It would be so awesome if you could just like sell some bamboo. Wait, are we out of beds? Are we out of beds? No, there's a bed right there, buddy. You was standing in your bed. I am so sorry. What an idiot. Yeah, they're not going to breed when there's monsters near around. So, I guess it's because, oh, that's where the little joker is. Hey, we do this. I'm gonna get a crossbow. Oh, come on. All right, that should be enough. Yeah, there they go. Is it? No, it's not a late night. Whoa, where are these zombies coming from? Come on. Really? This is it's like they're just spawning endlessly. I wonder if I wonder if there's a mob spawner underneath. Okay, come on, this has got to be enough. Thank you. Holy crap. Any other boogers? Wanna? Okay, so we're gonna go around here, run around, collect our shit, keep on running, get our XP. Normally around low 28 or so XP, I'll get blown up by a creeper. So kind of don't want to earn too much XP right away, but it is so helpful. Okay, I did see a couple of mobs over here, but now they're gone. All right. Okay. I guess if you looked at professional DMing as the same way that a party entertainer, you know, like a clown or a magician or, um, a crafts person, I actually was hired a couple of times for events. One for a store reopening and another time for a wedding. I was the wedding artist doing plein air portraiture. It actually was pretty fun. Um, uh, I was advised by my employer, which was not the couple, it was the wedding planner. I was advised by the wedding planner not to take requests, that my job was to paint the couple, the newlyweds, and then include anybody or anything else that just happened to be around at the time. And honestly, I kind of did take some requests. I took a few requests actually, and they loved it. The newlyweds were really happy with the results, um, in spite of what the wedding planner, commented to me. Says, I asked you not to do any requests. I says, yeah, but I was done with the wedding party basically, which would be the bridegroom, maids, best man, footmen, all that stuff. Um, and they like I said, the wedding party was very pleased with the results. They got to have their cousins and their nieces and their nephews and their aunts and uncles and grandparents were in the picture and everything like that. And I was like, you know, sometimes it's cool as an artist to just go ahead and you know go by your own gut, kind of thing. Oh, okay, 4 up is not bad. Now the carrots are supposed to be for the villagers to get them to propagate, but it looks like we are at maximum beddage, so I'm gonna have to make some more beds, which also means I left it upstairs. All right, so let me see. So I'm gonna need some sand because I want to build the little yellow house that I used as my as the front facing building here. It's gonna be the first extension I'm gonna build onto this place, and I think I'm going to put it right here. I'm gonna put it right here, steeples and all. Um, but it's really cool. It's really easy because all I have to do is I can get some cherry wood. Uh, I can get some cherry wood for the roof, and then yellow concrete for the main building, and then probably just deco. What else? See if I look. Whoops, sorry, video paused. Um, I don't know how I'm gonna get an orange door. I think I'll just use a plain oak door, but then I'll use a birch hatch. I think if I use a birch hatch or an oak hatch, I think an oak hatch for the window would probably be nice enough. It'll be small, really small. It doesn't have to be anything too big. But see, so it's a couple of stacks of sand, which is going to be a challenge. Um, let's go ahead and make some paper. Not sugar, paper. Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot going on now, so I don't know if I have. I don't think I have the patience for. I don't think I have the time on my hands to do all of what I want to do. It means going out to someplace for sand. And based on my map, I am not. I am not going to have enough sand. I think the only thing I could do. Let me check. All right. Well, I'm going to do some trading because that's what I want to do. I want to do some trading. Um, we're going to go grab this, grab this, grab this. I think I'll go ahead and make a second box. I don't really want to, but let's go ahead and do it because we should. And normally, if I'm in like a long running game and I am accumulating materials to just go nuts uh, with the building and everything, then I will go ahead and have like I do animal, vegetable, mineral, and then I do tools and building supplies. Oops, I need that because I'm going to repair that. All right, we don't need this. Uh, this can go over here, and I don't think I have enough for anybody else. Put that away too. All right, cool. There we go. And yeah, uh, where's my cartographer? I had a cartographer. Here he is. Yeah, buddy. Want to get you leveled up? I don't know what these guys are doing. All right, and now, there we go. All right, he's at Emerald right now. What do you got for Emerald? An unbreaking, huh? Well, we want a crossbow. Or do we? Yeah, we do. And let's see. You had arrows. A stack of arrows would be good. And we're going to repair this bow. There we are. Let's see. Weapons. Oh, toolsmith. Yes. Oh, cool. So a diamond hoe. Not what I wanted. That's kind of sad. Okay, let's see. Fishmonger. Uh, I can get an extra bucket. I don't need an extra bucket. He takes coal though, so I have to farm for that. Two farmers, one of them keying off my own goddamn thing. Yeah. Uh-huh. Ooh, sells cookies. I like apples though. Um, selling pumpkins. Okay, so we can do pumpkins. That'll be all right. Oh, time for bed. All right. Well, that's gonna wrap me for this session, I think. Get my ass to get my ass to bed before the mobs all show up. Um, okay. So not too much. Didn't really get a chance to. There we go. So till next time, take it easy.